I'm Kelly.
Hi, I'm Amanda.
Today we'll be talking about the recent 48 units of bank sale in 11 at Holland. What is it that makes someone buy so many units with so much faith? First, you will have heard about one buyer expressing interest in buying 10 units one shot. Next we know, the deal fell through. However, with a span of 2 weeks, almost all the units were taken up while a few of them bounced out due to loan issues. But why is there such a huge commotion when these units were released?
Before we start, let's find out what makes 11 so enticing, since we know there is plenty of supply right now. Plus, with TDSR being tightened to 55% and even potential recession as some might say, what exactly enticed these buyers to put down their biggest purchase of their life? I'm sure we all know about the GLS effect, right? The key thing about 11 at Holland is that there will be 8 plots of low-density land to be released in due time. If you are a seasoned investor, you would be very used to the trend of having good capital gains on your property with every GLS, as the price launch would certainly be way higher than what you are buying from. Since the break-even price seems to be getting higher and higher, how much do you think this would be launched at? I would not be surprised if it's at $2,700 to $3,000 per square feet. What's more is that our government is no longer releasing freehold land for sale, which means these 8 plots of GLS would also likely be leasehold. This is certainly a huge price gap from where we are buying in. That would explain why people are entering at this time.
Speaking of leasehold cluster housing, the key question is there even any potential for it to grow in value, so we can part stay and part invest, as well as protect our dollars. Let's compare it with the nearby cluster landed to have a fair assessment. For Tenerife, being a 1996 property and classified as a cluster terrace only, its PSF was last sold in February at $1,065. As for Greenwood, it's a 2008 property classified as a cluster terrace as well, and just sold in April and March recently at $1,151 and $1,134 respectively. Finally, we have Hillcrest Villa, being a 2006 property, cluster terrace and last sold in April and June at $1,002 to $1,003 PSF. So for each of these cluster terraces, within a span of 2 years, they have all seen a minimum gain of 200 PSF. Bear in mind that they are not the most prestigious in their locality, as compared to 11, where we are surrounded with elite schools such as Methodist Girls' School, Henry Park, Nanyang, Pei Hwa, and Raffles Girls' Primary School. In fact, this is literally an educational belt, as there are also top secondary and JC schools around. Lastly, there are also international schools like Holland, Singapore Korean International, Swiss, and Hwa Chong. There's even SIM within reach. What's the odds of losing money?
Having said that, we now realize that 11 at Holland is considerably underpriced, as there have not been many transactions since the developer acquired 48 units out of 86 for himself. Therefore, the remaining 38 units would not be so readily put up for sale by these individual owners, especially when this place is so comfortable with full condo facilities. This would likely be another reason that once these 48 units are put up for sale, buyers who are eyeing this area for the longest time due to its prestige locality, desire to stay near parents or for school, will rush over and put down their checks. In addition, we received many feedbacks from other buyers that the recent hikes in new launch prices ranging from $2,000 per square feet and more is not making sense for purchase. In fact, with the same amount of entry price at $3.9 million as average, one can only get a 4-bedder ranging around 1,500 to 1,600 square feet in a condo. Plus, the years of waiting time, which may be inconvenient, especially if one needs to rent outside for 3 years to wait for the property to be ready.
If you are still here listening to me, it means that you are seriously considering this project. Let me share with you the amenities of this place. There are a total of 3 different layouts for this project, with Type B being the most sought after, as it is efficient in all their rooms and with private balconies. There are a total of 4 ensuite bedrooms, a comfortable living area, family room, a good-sized utility or helper's room, 2 private car parks and an air-conditioned lift, which certainly sets this development on a different class as compared compared to the other cluster terrace properties. If I miss this out, 11 at Holland is a cluster semi-detached with the most number of leases left. Facilities are wonderful and extremely kid-friendly. Plus, amenities is just a short scoot down, where you can get practically everything within a 10 minutes journey by wheels. In case you are also wondering about childcare services, you can have 5 childcare within 1 kilometer radius, while the 6th Avenue MRT is just 800 meters away.
If you are someone who's looking for a land, yet contemplating on the possible rising costs of owning a land, 11 at Holland is for you. This property could be a good kickstart for you to work towards asset progression to a freehold land in future. And so, this would certainly be a good property for you to enter with several exit points, ensuring you feel safe in this property purchase.
We hope you liked our presentation. Feel free to reach out to any of us if you would like to have an exclusive viewing. Have a great day. Bye.